Welcome to
Access granted.
Good day everyone, I am Mr. Vin at your service and welcome to Let's Figure Out. Yan, may pinag-usapan tayo dati. No? Tama, makikita nyo yun dun lang sa link. May link siya sa baba kung ano yon. Ito ay about sa geometric sequence. This is just a continuation, no? Dun sa una nating pag-uusap, sabi natin, geometric sequence is a sequence where each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by a non-zero constant called the common ratio. At ang kaibahan nga niya kay arithmetic kasi nag-generate yung mga susunod na term pagkatapos nating i-add yung specific constant, no? So, common difference ang tawag doon. Pero dito kay geometric sequence ay common ratio. And pinag-usapan din natin kung paano i-identify ang nth term ng isang geometric sequence. And it is a sub n equals to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. So, ibig sabihin, kung ito ay pagpapatuloy lang, tama. This is the part 2 of the secrets of geometric sequences. Okay na? Bago tayo mag-proceed, paalala lang, mag-subscribe at mag-invite kayo, no? And hit the notification bell para sa mga notifications, syempre, or updates natin. And you can comment down below nung mga experiences nyo habang nanonood or kung meron kayong correction, mas maganda yon para makatulong sa improvement ng mga videos natin. At kung may shoutout kayo para sa special episodes natin, mai-shoutout yung pangalan na gusto nyong i-shoutout natin o pagbate, no? Or greetings. Okay, so let's proceed. These are the objectives ng discussion natin ngayon. To determine geometric means, no? And also, the sum of the terms of a given finite or infinite geometric sequence. Okay, so let's start with this. The terms between any two non-consecutive terms of a geometric sequence are known as geometric means. So, ibig sabihin, kung may dalawang non-consecutive terms, hindi magkasunod na term, pwede tayong mag-insert doon, no, ng term o terms. At ang tawag natin doon, kung yung dalawang given na terms, no, na non-consecutive ay kabilang sa geometric sequence, so ang tawag natin sa i-insert natin sa gitna ay geometric means. So, let's have an example. Insert 3 terms between 3 and 768 of a geometric sequence. So, paano natin gagawin yon? So, kagaya ng naging approach natin sa arithmetic sequence or in getting the arithmetic mean, trying muna natin to, no? Sulat natin yung given. 3 and 768. In this case, nagpapalagay ng tatlong terms sa pagitan ng dalawang yon. So, ibig sabihin, ayan, tama. Kung magkakaroon tayo ng notation, the first term will be 3, and kung mag-insert tayo ng tatlo sa pagitan nilang dalawa, yung 768 will become the a sub 5. Correct. It is important for us to know the common ratio. Para makuha natin yung mga susunod na terms na ilalagay natin in between 3 and 768. Pero alam nyo bang yung formula ng nth term ng geometric sequence ay pwede na natin gamitin yon. So, what is the formula? A sub n equals to A sub 1 times R raised to n minus 1. Check nga natin. A sub n, which is A sub 5, no? So, lagay natin. A sub 5 equals A sub 1 times R raised to 5 minus 1. Simplify natin to or lagay natin yung specific values na available. A sub 5 is 768, which is equal to A sub 1, which is 3, times the common ratio, unknown pa, yun kasi yung dapat nating mahanap, no? 5 minus 1 is 4. And to simplify this equation, we can divide both sides by 3. Ayan. So, eto take note, dapat nandun yan sa gitna. Hindi lang natin na ilagay. Pero yun. Cancel ito. R raised to 4, it is now equals or equal to 256. And if we are going to identify or going to cancel this, tama. Kunin natin yung fourth root. No? So, R will become positive or negative 4. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, there are two possible values ng ating common ratio. Therefore, magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang set ng geometric sequence. No? Una, kapag ang common ratio ay positive 4, and pangalawa, kapag ang common ratio ay negative 4. If the common ratio is positive 4, so we have the first term 3, ano yung susunod na tatlong term? And then hanggang 768. Tapos kung ang common ratio ay negative 4, so 3, ano yung susunod na tatlong term? And then the last term or A sub 5 is 768. So sa R, which is equals positive 4, we have, what is A sub 2? Paano natin makukuha yon? Siyempre, A sub 2 equals A sub 1 times R raised to 2 minus 1. Or simply 3 times, anong common ratio? 4. And 2 minus 1, 1. 3 times 4, 12. That is A sub 2. So that's it. 12. And then, we just need to multiply it by 4 again, no? So, may 48 tayo dyan. Excuse me. And another 4, kaya 192. And with respect to R, which is equals negative 4 or equal to negative 4, what is 3 times negative 4? It is negative 12. And negative 12 times negative 4, it is 48. And 48 times negative 4, negative 192. Ayun. So kung mapapansin ninyo, dahil ang first term natin positive, kapag ang common ratio ay positive, all the way dun sa ating naging sequence ay positive lahat. Pero dito sa second case natin, when the common ratio is negative, since the first term is positive, nagkaroon ng alternating signs. So, yun lang. Madali lang yan, no? Check ka natin. Let us continue. Let's have another example. Insert a term between 5 and 20 of a geometric sequence. In this given example, we have 5 as a sub 1. And since we are going to insert a term between 5 and 20, 20 will become the a sub 3. So, remember, we need to identify first the common ratio, and for us to do that, we can use the formula of the nth term ng geometric sequence. Okay, so ang given natin ay a sub 3 equals a sub 1 times r raised to 3 minus 1. And what is a sub 3? 20 equals a sub 1, 5 times r, 3 minus 1, 2. Divide both sides by 5. So we have now r squared equals, what is 20 divided by 5? 4. R equals to, okay, correct. No? Kunin natin square root ng both sides. R is positive or negative 2. So, meron ulit tayong dalawang case. When R is equals to 2, when R is equal to 2, we have 5. What is 5 times 2? 10. And then we have 20. So, yun na yung pinapa-insert sa atin. When R is equal to, what's that? Negative 2, we have 5, and then negative 10, and 20. So, dalawa yung ating geometric sequence na na-generate kasi meron tayong 2 possible values ng R. So, in this case then, ay tuturo ko lang sa inyo yung shortcut pagka mag-insert ka ng isang term nga lang, no? Ng isang term between 2 non-consecutive terms ng geometric sequence. Pwede siyang maging, sige, yung a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, pwede nating palitan ng ganito, variable na a, b, and c. So, ang formula na b equals square root of a times c. Ayan, product lang nila. So, check nga natin what is a sub 1 dun sa ating given 5. So, b equals square root of 5 times what is c? 20. What is square root of 5 times 20? 100. What is square root of 100? Plus minus 10. So that is b, which is the same dun sa nakuha natin kanina. No? Shortcut lang yan. No? Pwede nyo yan gamitin sa mga susunod. Remember, magagamit lang yan or applicable lang yan kapag isang term lang ang i-insert mo. Okay? So, let's now proceed. Medyo malayo-layo pa tong ating pag-uusapan. We now have the sum of the terms of a given finite geometric sequence. So, dalawa kasi ang case nan eh. We can identify the sum of the terms of a given finite or infinite geometric sequence. So, una muna nating pag-usapin itong finite geometric sequence. When R is equals to 1 or equal to 1 is equal to 1, not equal to 1, sorry. When R is not equal to 1, we can use this formula. or this formula, dalawa. Pwedeng ito, tapos pwede rin naman ito. So, dun sa naunang formula natin, ang kaibahan niya dun sa pangalawa kasi may a sub n na given. Dito, wala. So, pero the same lang yan ng pinanggalingan. No? Next, we can also use another formula when r is equal to 1, s sub n equals a sub 1 times n. No? Kasi kung imagine niyo, common ratio 1, paulit-ulit lang yung yung first term, no? So we can multiply this or that term by how many times, no? Kung ilang yung terms na yon, kung i-add nga natin. 'Di ba ang multiplication ay repeated addition, no? So, and when r is equal to -1, ito naman ang case, if n is even, then we have s sub n equals to 0. And if n is odd, s sub n is equals to a sub 1 or the first term. Ulitin ko, pag finite geometric sequence, ibig sabihin meron siyang hangganan, no? May specific n, no? Kung hanggang saan lang, halimbawa up to 100 term. So lahat 100 yung ipagpa-plus mo doon sa specific 100 na terms yung ipagpa-plus mo doon sa specific geometric sequence. So, syempre, alamin natin, no, kung paano siya gagamitin itong mga formula na yan. So, dun sa mga bawat cases na given. R equals, or R not equals to 1, R equals 1, R equals -1, and if n is even and if n is odd. Okay. So, what is the sum of the first 5 terms of 4, 12, 36, and 108, and so on and so forth. So, first 5 terms ang pinahahanap. Ibig sabihin, finite geometric sequence yun. And in this case, check nga natin kung yung r is not equal to -1. What is 12 divided by 4? What is 12 divided by 4? 3. 36 divided by 12, 3. 108 divided by 36, 3. Okay. So, meaning to say, we have R, which is 3. And 3 is not equal to 1. Tama ba? Okay. So, proceed tayo. Ibig sabihin, ito ang formula gagamitin natin. Or, ito. So, nasa sa atin yon. So, since alam na naman natin yung common ratio, gamitin natin itong unang formula. No? So, we can substitute. What is the first term? So, sulat muna natin yung given. A sub 1 equals to 4. And we have R equals to equal to 3. And ano pa bang kailangan natin? N. Ilang terms yung i-add natin? 5. No? So, we have S sub 5 equals 4 times 1 minus 3 raised to 5 quantity over 1 minus 3. And we now have 4 times what is 1 minus 3 raised to 5. Ano ba ang 3 raised to 5? 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. It's 3 times 3, 9. Times 3, 27. Times 3, 27 times 3. Yan. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Tama. Ay, 6, 7, 8, 81. Times 3. It's 81 times 3. 3, 24. So, 1 minus 2, 4, 3 over 1 minus 3. Okay. So, simplify natin. 4, negative 1 minus 243 is negative 242 divided by 1 minus 3, negative 2. And then, product ng positive at saka negative ay negative 968 divided by negative 2. We have S sub 5 equal to 484. So, ito yung summation or sum ng first 5 terms ng given geometric sequence na ito. Okay? So, malinaw ba? Next, let's have another example. What is the sum of the first 7 terms of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3? Okay. So, obviously, kapag ang isang term ay naulit lang ng naulit, ang common ratio na ay 1. R equals 1. Therefore, when R equals 1, we have S sub n equals A sub 1 times n. So, ang first term natin ay 3. At ang ilang terms yun? 7. So, therefore, S sub 7 equals 3 times, pwedeng tusin natin parenthesis or tudok. 3 times 7, we have 21. S sub 7 equals 21. Okay? So, next. How about this? Find the sum of the first 10 terms of 5, negative 5, 5, negative 5, 5. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang magiging common ratio na ay negative 1. Kaya siya nagkaroon ng alternating sign. But, in this case, if n is even, no? N natin kasi ay 10, even. Therefore, S sub 10 is equal to 0. Wala na. Yun na yun. By definition, S sub 10 is equal to 0. Kasi, by pair yan eh, no? This is 0, another 0, another 0, 0, and then 0. Kasi 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No? So, tama, S sub 10 is equal to 0. And then, if n is odd, okay, ito yung example niyan. Per 7 terms naman, so S sub 7. What is the first term? Correct? Negative 5. Then that is the value of S sub 7. Kasi, yung ating n, which is 7, ay odd. Kaya, ang S sub 7 natin ay equals sa first term. Okay? So, let's proceed to another sum of the terms of a given infinite geometric sequence naman. So, eto naman, hanggang up to infinity yung titingnan natin. Ano yung summation? Meron tayong dalawang case dito. Una, when R is in between negative 1 and 0. Negative 1, in between negative 1 and positive 1. Pero hindi kasali si 0, no? Kasi bawal yon sa definition ng geometric sequence. So, ang S natin, or summation, or yan yung tinatawag din sum to infinity, that is A sub 1 over 1 minus R. And second case naman natin, when R is greater than or equals to 1, or R is less than or equals to negative 1, analyze natin, the sum of the terms of an infinite geometric sequence does not exist. Why? Because the values of S sub n are not guaranteed to approach a finite number of n, or finite number as n approaches to infinity. Kung i-imagine niyo kasi, kung halimbawa R is greater than 1, tapos yung ating first term halimbawa ay 2. Tapos which is greater than 1. Halimbawa ay 3. So 2 times 3, what is 2 times 3? 6 times 3, 18 times 3. Pag yan in-approach na si infinity, palaki siya ng palaki. Wala siyang specific na finite number na ina-approach. Kaya hindi natin makukuha ang kanyang sum of the terms. So it does not exist. So let's have an example para mas maintindihan natin. So find the sum to infinity of the sequence 24, 6, and what is this? 3 over 2, 3 over 8, and 3 over 32. So in this case, dahil yung common ratio, ano bang common ratio na? Anong multiply natin kay 24 kaya naging 6 ay 1/4. Tama ba? This is another 1/4. So, common ratio ay 1/4, and that is in between negative 1 and 1. Kaya ang magiging sum ng infinity natin dyan, what is S sub 1? 24 over what is 1 minus 1/4. 24 minus 1 minus 1/4. 3/4. So, cross multiply lang natin. That is 4 times 24 over 3. And that is, anong sum to infinity natin? Cancel ito. Magiging 8. What is 8 times 4? 32. Okay. So, ang sum ng lahat ng terms from 24 up to infinity in this given sequence, infinite geometric sequence, ay 32. Okay. Next. That's it. No? Hindi na tayo magbibigay ng example nung isa kasi obvious naman na kung siya ay greater than or equals to 1 or less than or equals to negative 1, edi it does not exist yung sum to infinity. That's it. Thank you sa pagsunod dun sa ating lesson, no? Medyo mahaba pero sana may natutunan kayo at naiintindihan ninyo And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell or comment down below para sa mga concerns ninyo. Maraming salamat sa mga sumusuporta at patuloy na i-spread natin yung mga ganitong ideas na makakatulong sa bawat isa. Thank you. God bless you all. Bye-bye.